Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire. So, before I get started, what have I done with my window here? That wasn't what I meant to say, but I suppose that's where we're starting with now. Let me just adjust my windows here a bit. Right, yes, before we get started, quick warning that once again, I believe that I have a scheduled blackout coming out, a scheduled power outage that is coming up in about half an hour. Now, I do have power in my battery, in my computer battery that is, and I have a UPS for the router, so I should be able to keep going, but because the computer will be on battery power, its performance is likely to drop, and as a result, you might see performance issues. So I apologize for that in advance. I also might have to take a short break when that happens just to see to some things on my end here at home. But I won't stop the stream. I'll probably just mute my microphone, leave the game audio on, and see how we go. Anyway, so I think I should get on with things in that case. So let us load the game. And for once, I've remembered to load the game disc first. Yes, so where were we? We were about to start... Oh yes, we were trying to romance Katrina, and who we brought back from the dead, having visited Hades. And let me just check. How does my audio look? My audio looks... okay, I think. Hold on, let me just get some louder game audio to see. Yeah, okay, that looks good. And we have been we've been sent off on the, I believe, second to last of the rights of rulership, the right of peace. Hero, really? Hold on, I'm going to take manual control there. No, wait. Okay, manual control did not work out. I'm going to stick to clicking on things. There we go. Yes, and specifically we've been tasked with bringing peace between the mainlanders, or the people of the surfaces. Let me try that again. The people of the terrestrial isles here, and the people. Oh, we've gone more than a full day without a proper night's sleep. It's hard to be an effective hero when you're too tired to do anything. Well, that's true. See, this is why we're walking in circles. Not really, but anyway. Wibbling, let's get some sleep. Yes, so we have been tasked with bringing peace between the inhabitants of these terrestrial isles and the inhabitants of Atlantis beneath the waves. We've had some advice from the famous adventurer who apparently once had a bit of a relationship with the Queen of Atlantis. We also got this place painted, and we did a belly dance, I think, or some sort of dance. Nothing new from Anne. We still have a little bit more to do to save her in from Ferrari, who owns the deed, but we can't do that until we've been through the rites of rulership. Now, we want this water-breathing amulet, which Katrina gave to us for our next endeavor. Fortunately, our magic goes down, but so it is. That's because, of course, Atlantis is under the water, and we're going to need to breathe. If I recall correctly, if we had saved Irana, she would have given us the water-breathing amulet. Otherwise, I think we might have found it somewhere else. Maybe it's offered by one of the vendors or some such. I'm just going to check what's it here? The Adventurers Guild. I don't think there's anything much else. No, there's no one else here. I don't think there's anything much else for us to do in preparation for this. We have what we want. We have the relevant information. It's just a matter of going to Atlantis. And we have actually located Atlantis in a previous stream. We happened to fly past it, if I recall correctly. Either that or we went past it in the boat. I forget which. Let me think. Are there any... I don't think there are any specific preparations that we're going to need. When we went into Hades, I put on a few specific spells that I wanted in order to protect us. But I don't think we need any of that for Atlantis. We're going to be taking a bit of a sneaky way through. We can fight our way through. Here it is. Here's Atlantis. This, by the way, seems to borrow from the idea in our world that Atlantis is based on a civilization that is posited to have existed in Santorini. So as you can see, they mention that the steep sides of this caldera prevent passage downward to the lake below. Formed by an ancient volcano, this island is submerged beneath the sea. You see many broken pillars and ruins, leading you to suspect this was a major civilization at one time. And it's been posited that Santorini, which is likewise a volcanic caldera, as I recall, may once have housed a civilization. Come on, I want to... Oh, here we go. I'm just going to pause while we're underwater. May once have held a civilization that was, well, blown up by the volcano and sunk as a result, and that might have given rise to the story of Atlantis. So I'm guessing they took some inspiration there. So we have some ruins, we have a gate, quite a fancy gate. There's a crab. Examine the door. The door is made from some sort of dark metal. It's not what I see there, but anyway, that has been inlaid with gold. Oh, I see. This blacks the metal. It is thick and probably very heavy. There is no discernible locking mechanism on this side of the door. There is only an obvious hinge on the right side. Okay, so let's listen. You think you hear a weird sort of breathing on the other side of the door, but the sound is very muffled. So we could knock on the door, we could bash the door, we could force the door, but we're a wizard. So I think first things first, let's... in fact, yes, I have it right here. Let's hide ourselves. And then, as a wizard, let's just, help ourselves. Oh, right, sorry, hold on. It needs to be here so that I can target it. Maybe there's a way of targeting from the cast. There we go. Again, this is actually transparent. You see now one of the merfolk comes out. And we just slip. You know what? Just calm, dudes, calm. And we just slip past them under the effect of calm, which is arguably better than hiding. You enter the blackness of the tunnel. Fortunately, you see that the passageway walls are luminescent, allowing you to find your way. You feel like you've been swimming for miles and miles along an endless passageway. Suddenly there is light in the distance and you quickly make for the exit. So here we are. We are now in Atlantis. We haven't been observed yet. So here's the thing. As I think I mentioned, there are multiple ways we can get through this. We can go gung-ho and fight our way through. That's very much a warrior way, if not a paladin way. We can be sneaky like a thief. The famous adventurer told us of some side passages. We could probably spell fight our way through. We're going to do the way that I normally do this. I don't actually want to kill any of these people. We're here to make peace with them. And I don't really have a major issue, well, any reason to kill them, really. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use calm. And I'm going to make use of those secret passages. We can't pick locks. Now let's see, which one was it? Ah, here we go. Careful examination of this design reveals that the area has been carefully painted to resemble the rest of the wall. So let's try opening that. Et voila, secret door, thanks to the famous adventurer. And this allows us to skip past this guard. This passageway is extremely disorienting, so you wind up swimming towards the light. And we come out here. We swim around this way. This way. And more of these guys. Tritons, they're called. Can I calm? There we go. Just chill, dudes. Just chill. Trying to keep low just in case any of them were out of the range of that spell. Hero, can I help you? There we go. I'm just taking manual control now. Oh, one of them spotted me. One of them spotted me. You see nothing. Giant fish, which would have hurt us, I think. Ah, another one. So I think we want to do essentially the same thing here if this guy would get out of our way. No, it's one of these, I think. Oops. There we go. That's better. Oh, we can get a close-up here. Ah, this area has the distinctive marks of a movable panel. So once again, let's just open it. We're going to need a stamina potion soon by the looks of it. Oh, calm just wore off, but we should be on our way to going through the secret panel. And we are through. Hi guys. Don't mind me. I'm just going to underwater somehow quaff a stamina potion if I can find it. There we go. Vitality. Ah, you feel a surge of energy revitalizing your entire body, which sounds pretty good. Wait, do I have? I do have flowers. Good. We don't need to open anything now, so let's make use of. Let's put that there because the famous adventurer suggested that we do that. It suggested that we give her flowers. Fair enough. Oh.
Or we shall destroy you.
How do I want to give you flowers. I have flowers. There we go. Calm seems to have helped. Let's greet the Queen of Atlantis. And the famous adventurer suggested that we drop his name, so let's do that. I like this wibbliness. Oh, there we go. There was another option that opened up by that. Talk about romance. No, not mine. Not me, this silver tongue guy, you may remember. No. All right, let's pass on the message. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that.
He brought me a joy I have never known elsewhere. In the name of someone.
I'm glad of that at least, I think.
What do you ask of me?
You ask for peace between the people of Atlantis and Silmaria.
For the sake of an old friend, it shall be so. However, it will be a fragile peace. If any of my people are harmed by yours, this treaty shall be broken.
I understand.
As a sign of our agreement. Tell Silvertongue, I have not forgotten. This rogue who would be king wants peace with us. We shall grant him this peace, as long as our people are unharmed by it.
That's fair.
And may you earn
well, maybe not, but I understand. Let me put it that way. You're escorted out of Atlantis by the Tritons. All right, let's get out of here then. So that was a fairly easy ride. It would have been a lot harder, I think, if we'd taken the combative way through. Oh, there's the exit. Whoops, I'm pointing at the preview rather than the actual game. I think I did there. There we go. I've done it again. Sorry. Instinctively moving the mouse over to where I actually want to be. Which is, well, to what I'm actually looking at, rather, instead of the game, which is, once again, in its own little window here. Oh, we need to eat. Hold on. Let's have a nice gyro. There we go. Much better. Oh, we're still a bit hungry. Let's have some dessert, some fruit. Nice. There we go. That actually sounds really good, I will confess. Right. I don't really need to sleep just yet. I'm just going to go straight to... Actually, wait. No. Now that I've actually completed the rite, let's go talk with Katrina again. Let's see if she has anything new to say. Dee. Come on, there we go. Off to see our would-be girlfriend. We did earn her love back in the days of Quest for Glory 4, but it has been a long time, and she is starting a new life. Oh, we need more sleep. Okay, well, that's fine. We don't need to do any major heroing right now. We're just here to talk to someone. I doubt she's interested in the statue, but let's have a look.
I do not have a need for such minor things.
Well, that's okay. I don't think it was made by a miner, though. Do you want this amulet back? It proved really
I
useful.
do not have a need.
No, okay.
There,
Yeah, nothing new. Okay. Nothing new to be said. That's fine. You can fly back. I think she'll probably have something new to say once the next rite starts. Yeah. Thinking about it, I'm thinking this will probably not be quite the last stream of this. Because while we're about to end, maybe, I'm not sure. This may be the final stream of this game. Oh, I can't land there. Because we're soon to enter the end game, simply put. Oh, and they wanted us to sleep, so let's have a night's sleep. Yeah, we're soon to enter the end game. And, but there is a fair bit of end game, is the thing. And we're hungry again. Oh, that's fine. We have a stock of apparently highly preserved gyros. Oh, that keeps making me want to have something to eat. Now, I don't know whether I've ever had a gyro, but they sound delicious. Also, I should probably save before I do what I'm about to do. You may note the name of that save game. Actually, I wonder whether we will pick anything up if we... No. No, it's not going to happen? Really? I am surprised. Maybe it's only once the next ride starts. It's one of those things that where when you've played a game a number of times, at least for me, I find that I will remember that something happened, but not where in the game it happened. Or I'll think I remember where in the game it happened, but not be certain. You there? All right, let's go turn this in. I don't know what we're going to turn it into, but we'll see, I suppose. Well, you'll see. I actually do know what we'll turn it into in a sense.
Dr. Pretorius, you are accused of
Oh,
murdering
dear.
the wizards Erasmus and Chakra and attempting to drug others. What have you to say of this?
I have harmed no one. I have merely attempted to make certain that those pesky perverters of reality who call themselves wizards do not interfere with this contest. This was done to make certain that science should prevail over such nonsensical sorcery. This kingdom must be ruled by reason, not magical quackery.
You do not deny that you and Gort are directly involved with drugging the wizards?
Of course not. I'm a perfectly honest person.
He reveals.
By your own words, Dr. Pretorius, you have convicted yourself of the crime of distributing illegal drugs. Gort, you too are accused of being an accomplice and accessory to this crime. You are disqualified
Ouch.
from the rights of rulership.
So it's only us and Elsa.
Can't disqualify God. I protest. Science must rule.
And reveal number 2. They were the same all along, these two.
Neutralizing magicians is some sort of crime. They perpetrate the crime of altering reality. Why don't you convict them? We scientists deserve to rule this misbegotten little kingdom. Only we can show the world the way to the future. Only we can destroy the superstitious sorcerers and let technology triumph. We will overcome the occult. Science rules.
Take them away.
Yeah, not the best reveal I've ever seen, but oh well, it's one small stumble.
The people of Atlantis have pledged their alliance with Silmaria. Our boats will again be able to sail without fear of attack from the tritons of the sea. Our harbor will again be safe for free trade. The Prince of Shapir went into the depths of the sea. He found Atlantis and brought forth a symbol of peace between our lands.
Why do we need a symbol of small green vegetables? You're dismissed to rest up for the next rite. You then return to the Hall of Kings. Let me just say before I click OK, I think I've mentioned this before, but I don't really like the way this game handles signs, and the previous game for that matter. Yeah, let me say no more on that. I think I've spoken on it before, but since we just had that reveal, I just wanted to mention that again. But anyway, never mind that. Not that I'm antagonistic to magic, that's in fact half the point. I don't think a scientist would necessarily be antagonistic to magic in this setting. Anyway, okay.
By tradition, there have always been 7 rights of rulership. The quests have always been of the highest importance to the kingdom. The last of these quests is always the most critical. This is the final right of rulership. Our kingdom has been terrorized by an assassin. Our king, our citizens, and our comrades have fallen to his poisonous blade. It must be stopped. However, an assassin is but a tool. Mercenaries invading our countryside are but a tool. Inciting war between the Tritons and Silmaria too somehow ties into our present situation. It is not a coincidence that all these events have occurred now. You will seek out the cause of all these events. You will find the one person responsible for these terrible deeds. You will make that person pay for the death and destruction he has brought to Silmaria. This is the right of justice.
Is it just me or does that look a bit like a spaceship there? Anyway, we are escorted by guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually led out of the gate. Right, so I don't think... yes, right, it is indeed a right. Don't think there's anything we can do over this at this end. You know, we're not going to see poor Rakesh. And I'm pretty sure the Erasmus is denied us still. But that is an interesting point. That we've learned that there are now essentially 2 poisoners. What are... No, I'm not actually sure there are 2 poisoners, but at least some of the poisoning has not been part of the main plot as such, but has been a side thing being perpetrated by the scientists of Science Island. Anyway, standings after peace. Current standings, Thorm and Else von Spielberg. Gort has been officially disqualified. 6th Dragon Pillar. The 6th Dragon Pillar near the Pegasus Nest has been destroyed. Only the pillar near the Dragon Blood Pool remains intact. The primary suspect is the assassin of King Justinian. There is a huge reward for his capture. Peace with Atlantis. With the successful completion of the Rite of Peace, a treaty has been made with the Tritons of the sunken city of Atlantis. The waters of the Med are again safe for boats and fishermen. That's good to know. Final rite. The final rite begins. Competitors must find the assassin of King Justinian, bring him to justice, and discover the plot behind the destruction of Silmaria. This is the rite of justice. Scientist arrested. Dr. Pretorius, also known as Dr. Mobius, has been arrested on the charges of drugging the wizards Erasmus and Chakra. The scientist is also charged with attempting to interfere with the rights of rulership. Okay, I think I missed that. Rakesh wasn't actually one of their targets. That was the main assassin that did that, by the sounds of it. Also, it's about to hit 10, so I'm going to unplug my computer now, just in case there's a power surge or something when the power goes off. Thankfully, nothing like that's happened thus far, I don't think, but to be on the safe side. So you may see... where was I? What was I about to say? Oh, yes, sorry. I was distracted by some text in the game. So you may see some drop in performance, for which I apologize. Right. Yeah, oh dear, that is not pleasant. I think that's another good reason to not actually embark on the final stretch of the game tonight. Aww.
Stars are smiling on us. Erasmus and Chakra are sleeping like babies, and soon they'll get better.
Good to hear.
It's just the stuff.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Let's talk with them.
Thank you for bringing us the water of Lethe.
It's my pleasure.
Erasmus and Chakra are now sleeping peacefully. In time, they will be fully healed of the drugs of...
Oops, effects. And that's excellent.
I am feeling very well.
I'm glad.
Erasmus and Chakra are on the path to recovery, and I now can rest again as well.
Oof, yeah, I imagine that was stressful for her. Shame. Well, I'm glad of
Still
her
do
rest
not
as well
fully
then.
understand the sleep drug. Although the waters of Lethe seem to have cured its effects, I could find no trace of magic in candy, yet it acted almost magical on its victims.
That's right. It wasn't magic after all. It was made by the scientists.
The waters of Lethe have great magical properties. Chakra and Erasmus will sleep for a long while, but when they awake, the drug will have been cleansed from their bodies. Be careful. Sometimes those you trust may betray you, as I have good cause to know.
Yes, she does. If you remember her tale from Quest for Glory 2, it is nice that the devs remembered that, actually, now that I think of it. Yeah, that's an interesting point. They've actually, I feel, done a very good job in this game of keeping to the continuity of the previous games. I don't think there are any major retcons or anything like that in the plot or characterization or any of that, which puts me in mind of another game which had took quite the opposite approach, which I won't name because I don't want to get into that here, but. Yeah, so it's just nice to realize and see that they did keep to continuity here.
Have you ever noticed how the stars shine brighter when good karma is in the air? Thanks for bringing that nice fresh water. The weird
It's my
thing
pleasure,
is, I still
Salim.
can't figure out what makes that drug work. It's got some stuff in it that definitely didn't come from nature. I've been studying that candy some more. It's really weird. Like somehow that drug is something made, not grown. Usually something that powerful can only come from Mama Nature.
Yeah, I think the idea is that it's technology, not magic. Or nature.
Strange stuff. I don't know where it came from, but I'm sure it wasn't any plant. It was like some kind of chemical or something.
There you are.
Bits of tomato in there. Tomatoes are totally good for you. They probably make a nice contrast to the chocolate too.
Chocolate and tomato. Maybe it would work. I don't know. I wonder whether maybe chocolate and dark chocolate and tomato. I could see that maybe working. Oh, in this case, it's probably a reference to the scientists loving pizza.
That Lethe water is great
I would
stuff.
guess.
Clean, clear, and totally natural. It's just what Erasmus and Chakra needed to help clean out that totally yucky and unnatural drug. See you later. You find out who made that bummer drug. Have a serious talk.
Oh, someone's done that already.
Probably need someone to help straighten them out.
What do we have here? We have 2 vitality potions, 5 health potions. That's fine. Hippocrene water, 7 mana potions. I'm glad we bought those since we can't buy any more, I don't think. I think we'll be fine. I don't think we need to buy anything more from these 2. So what I'm thinking is that let's go visit the famous adventurer. Oops, sorry about that. Hold on. Oops, sorry, I just had a notification pop up. Snooze for 15 minutes. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, yes. Let's have a bit of music. So, while Salah plays for us, what I think I'm going to do for the rest of this session is tie up some side stuff, basically. I want to visit the famous adventurer. I want to pop over to Science Island, see if we can see Gortner, maybe. Actually, no, I think we missed an event on Science Island in a previous day. I think we could have seen them working on Gort. Oh well. And oh yes, and I want to finish off No Man's side plot. I think that's probably what I'm going to do for the rest of this session, and then once that's done, I think we will close up the stream. Thankfully the power hasn't gone yet, but it's only 3 minutes past the hour, and it could go pretty much any time. So yeah, then hopefully next stream I would intend then to finish the game. Oh, there went the power. As I was saying. All right, give me a moment. I will be back shortly, if you don't mind. I will leave you in a moment with. Whoops, let me sort this out. Oops, did not what I meant to do. Okay, I'm going to mute my microphone for a bit while I go and sort out a few things on my end. I shouldn't be long. But yeah, I will leave you with this rather lovely and kind of almost haunting music. Anyway, back shortly. All right, I am back with my apologies for the delay. As I said, I just had a few things to sort out. Right, so let's talk with the famous adventurer.
Hi there. Been making a list of the stuff I want to take with me when I go adventuring again. I've got to get some healing potions. You can never have too many healing potions, you know.
They are useful.
I've got a bad feeling that something big is about to happen.
Indeed.
I had when I visited Pompeii just before the
Oh dear. Yeah, sounds worrying.
You want to know all my
Oh, we should visit Katrina, that's the other thing.
Yes, here's one. My name was Don Juan when I
Oh yes.
The senoritas were quite fond of all the things I said and did. I've been known as Casanova when I strolled Venice by night. All the ladies would throw kisses. All the men would pick a fight. Don't get too caught up in this rulership thing. There's been
I'm
a lot
not,
of
don't
stuff
worry.
going on besides the rights here on Marite.
That's true.
Someone's been breaking the dragon posts and obviously setting up to release the dragon.
Indeed.
Now, this dragon isn't one of those flying beasties that trophy hunters are fond of putting up on walls. This is the monster that the wizards of Atlantis inadvertently released many, many eons ago.
The Dragon of Doom.
Had to send Atlantis to the bottom of the sea to escape the total
Oh.
destruction by the dragon.
Is that how it why it happened?
Wizards died trying to bind the dragon.
Oh dear.
That's why Atlantis is still underwater. No one was powerful enough to release it after the wizards were killed. The dragon will destroy Marite completely if it's released, and probably Atlantis this time as well. Legend
dear.
says it can't be bound unless there is a standing dragon pillar. Legend also says it can't be destroyed unless someone life for the dragon.
That could be a
This won't
problem.
much of a kingdom to rule if the dragon rises.
Indeed.
Suspicious
That's
of
concerning.
Advisor? He has been in the midst of stuff lately. Several centuries ago, Marite was ruled by the House of Minos. That kingdom was lost when the king
A bit like
decided
Crete
to
in our
pursue
world, I
revenge
suppose.
rather than rule the city. Minos had been an advisor for the late king for a year or so. Not sure how good his advice was. Minos was his sister. Rather petty and fond of revenge. I do feel like things are going to get worse around here before they get better.
They might. Alright, well we have some information. We know that the dragon pillars are important and that there needs to be at least one functional dragon pillar. We know that someone is gearing up to release the Dragon of Doom. And we know that Minos is probably a pretty good... just checking something. Right, okay, we look to be fine. Minos is probably a pretty good suspect. Also, we know that if the Dragon of Doom is released, things are going to be, well, yes, pretty doomy, I'm afraid. So, oh yes, I better save. There we are. So let's just check on this place. I don't know that there'll be anything here. I might have missed it. It's entirely possible that I've missed something that will get us a better ending. I hope not, but we'll I'm not sure, to be honest. We'll have to see. There we go. And off we go. Greetings, new viewer, and my apologies for the poor performance that you may be seeing. I'm currently in the middle of a power outage. Oh, we got points for coming back. Nice. I'm currently in the middle of a power outage. Oops. Thus, my computer's not running at full blast. Alright, well, let's see what we see here. Now the Gort's no longer standing in the way there. Let's have a look. Access code, access code. Try science. Access denied. We did get this. Hold on. I think it might be on one of the internal screens here. If not, I can probably just look it up quickly. It might be pizza. Oh, there we go. It is actually pizza. Your secret scientific laboratory access code. We completed a puzzle in a previous stream that gave us that, as I recall. Oh, laggy. So P-I-Z-Z-A enter. Voila! And somehow they're here, which I'm not sure they're supposed to be since they were taken into custody.
Mentally prepared for the marvels that science reveals within its secret lab. Please go away.
No, I don't think I will. Let's see what, as quoth Dr. Frankenfurter, let us come inside and see what's on the wait, hold on. Let us come into the lab and see what's on the slab. I think it was something like that. It's been a while since I saw Rocky Horror. So here's Gort.
Please do not touch the equipment. It is delicate and should not be touched by anyone other than a true scientist.
This man is strangely proportioned and has an odd complexion. Okay, he won't let us.
I was just doing some minor adjustments on board.
Uh-huh.
Science should be cautious, not foolhardy. Gort is now completely waterproof. He should have no problem seeking Atlantis, assuming that it exists, of course.
Okay, so yes, this is only supposed to happen before you complete the rite of peace. So we kind of sequence broken here. Presumably these guys are actually off in jail somewhere. But let's find out what we can find out.
Silmaria wishes it or not. Too long been suffered from superstitious poppycock under the domination of the so-called whisked. Those charlatans scientists will reign supreme. Some people might object to having a reanimated dead creature for a king. However, Gort shall be guided by my scientific genius, and such superstition as shall be eliminated. You have not yet proved yourself worthy of the knowledge of this laboratory. Kindly forget that you have seen this.
Nah.
I try to mention the fact that Gort isn't quite human.
You think they won't notice?
Oh, and that bit about the drugged wizard? Forget you heard that. Why? That's a good lab.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, doesn't look like there's anything else to be done here, so let's wibble out. Let's perform actual magic right in front of the person who doesn't believe in it. So let's see. So we have a few more things to do here. We want to try now to finish off the No Man side plot, and then we should go and check in with our would-be girlfriend. Also, we should save. That one. And then let's see what happens. Where's it going to happen now? There's an event that's supposed to happen at some point on this bridge, but it seems to be refusing to happen right now. Maybe there's a trigger that I've missed or something, I don't know. Either that or it happens still later. It's very strange. Ah, this guy's outside. Good, so it must be late enough to go into the bar rather, sorry. Ferrari's bar. Ferrari owns the deed to No Man's place and is threatening foreclosure. Threatening to take the inn from her. And he said he will only give the deed back if we give him something of great value. And right now we have this peace statue.
Interesting. It does have distinct possibilities. This is an acceptable trade for the deed.
There we are.
I thank you for such a kind offer. You may give this deed back to Anagramma with my compliments. You look very pleased with yourself. What can I do for you now? When I see you with a smile like that, I begin to worry. I feel as though I'm about to experience an unwelcome surprise. Do you have something to trade?
Okay, there's nothing new for him to say.
Friend, and I wish us both the best of luck in our mutual business endeavors.
Goodbye, Ferrari. You might have experienced an unpleasant surprise, Ferrari. Actually, probably not an unpleasant one, given what we gave him. But Anne here is going to experience a pleasant surprise, I think. Oops, there we go. Anne, have a deed.
You got it? The deed was done.
Nicely said, where Anne.
And the cooks would have to find jobs as circus clowns again.
Uh,
Hi, Guy. When are you coming over to my place? Oh, I forgot. This is my place.
Nothing more to be said. Anyway, so there's that little side plot done. And then I think one more thing. Let's go check in on Katrina, see how she's doing. And then the idea is that next stream we will enter the end game proper and go and see about this Minos fellow. Off we go in this direction. Tum-tum-tum-tum. Is this direction, right? Yes, this is the place. See if we have anything new to say to Katrina. We will... let's see. Do we have any... Oh, I didn't bring any chocolates. Or flowers. All right. Maybe I've given her enough. I did give her quite a bit. Oh, new conversation options. Good.
Good to have
Aww.
you. Your company is most enjoyable.
Thank you, Katrina.
Fenris spoke with me today.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Informed me what has been happening in this land recently. He said there is most likely to be a serious disaster in the near future. Since Erasmus is still unable to cast spells, Fenris said that I may be needed.
Oh, it's good to hear that she's trusted that way.
I am not
Oh.
a hero.
Oh, well.
This is my home, and I shall defend it, but I will not go looking for others' troubles.
Oh, well.
So there is now peace between the people of Atlantis and Silmaria. Congratulations. You are now that much closer to the throne. I am a very powerful wizard, although some of my knowledge once cost me my life.
Yeah, that's true.
My magic protects me, and now that I am again alive, I do not need fear the light of day. My magic makes me strong.
Let's ask for a kiss.
You wish to kiss me? Why? So you can stab me through the heart with a stake? No, I do not think that is your purpose this time.
It wasn't the first time either.
But they were meaningless, passionless kisses. It
Oh,
will be empty,
I was reading ahead,
but
sorry.
I am not ready for that.
Fair enough.
You are my friend now. Perhaps later we shall become lovers.
Fair enough.
The more I learn about you, the more I learn to like you. I have never met anyone like you before. I have never had a friend.
Oh, sorry to hear that, but I'm glad to provide that. Let's see if we can do anything by going out and coming back in. We might have to give her more gifts. Again, I think I mentioned this last time. I'm not a huge fan of the way this romance plays out, but, you know, it's the mechanic that we have.
I warn you of this danger because you have always played the hero. Now it's time to play the wise man. The trouble that is come.
I'm not sure what this is in reference to.
Fenris warned me of a dragon that lies trapped beneath the island of Mordavia. It is obvious to me that the bonds that held the dragon have been weakened. If the dragon is freed, there will be vast destruction.
Oh, yes.
I can defend myself against the dragon, but
Fair
you have
enough.
no hope of
Impressive.
defeating this danger
Oh,
alone.
thank you.
Leave while you can. My magical defenses have been raised. Nothing can harm me while I am in my castle. I need fear no dragon. I only need to worry about you and what you intend to do about this.
Well, we are a hero. It is kind of our job to go into this danger.
If Silmaria is destroyed, there will be no justice or kingdom to rule. Think of yourself and take care.
Oh, thank you on the last, at least.
You have powerful magic, but the dragon that will destroy Silmaria is mostly immune to magic. It would only be vulnerable to cold. No wizard could hope to defeat it. I always thought that love was a foolish weakness.
Tell her that we love
Love
her.
makes you vulnerable to pain and grief. Only an idiot or a deceiver speaks words of love. Now I do not know what to think about this. You gave me life. You offer me love. I enjoy seeing you. I enjoy speaking with you. Do I want to love you? No, I have been hurt by love before.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Do I
that.
love you? I do not know.
Fair
Let us
enough.
speak no more about this, please, until the danger has passed. That will give me time to understand my feelings.
That's very fair.
I know you are here, and that is why I warn you now. Do not make a hero against this danger. Someone will die, but it need not be you. Go now while you can. Leave this land before the danger rises. You have already seen what Hades is like. Go before you enter Hades forever.
I'm afraid we're not leaving. Not until the danger is resolved. Let's walk out and come back again and see if it changes anything. There we go. No, seems not. Okay. I'm a little surprised since there's something that should have happened. I'm going to check UHS hints quickly just to because I'm not quite sure how this actually progresses. And I don't want to misstep. You see, I have a feeling that maybe I'm supposed to offer her the ring now, but she's explicitly said to only come to her, to only, to return to this after the danger is past. But that would mean that we could never offer, in the game, we would never be able to offer her the ring. Which isn't usually the way that the romances in this go. Okay, yeah. I don't like this, to be honest, but yeah, it looks like we are in fact supposed to offer her the ring. Oops. Why she wants a movie about a stringy-haired ghost girl, I don't know, but apparently she does. I mean, not that it's a bad movie, I actually quite like it, aside from the jump scares, but...
We have just barely begun to understand each other.
Really? Maybe I need to offer her more gifts. Just judging by the guide that I've seen. This is, let me be clear, not, I think, an accurate guide to love. This is not a route that I recommend that you take if you have feelings for someone, but it is the mechanic that has been programmed into this game, nothing more. Sorry, I keep wanting to go sort of west southwest to get back to the city, but that's not actually the direction to go. Right, so it's a bit late. Let's wibble out, get some sleep, and then we'll go and get some chocolates and some flowers in the new day, and then we'll fly back out.
Prince,
Oh, hey, Elsa.
I need to speak with you again. I'm heading back to Minos Island. I now know where I can find the Prince's guilty.
That's
I
here.
just wanted to know who to blame if I don't come.
Yep, fair. Hey, Elsa.
Minos and I have been getting into many arguments lately. He is learning that I do not follow his orders. He wants people to obey him without question. I do not like Minos, nor do I trust him.
Yeah, I'm not sure I disagree. At the least I'm trusting him. Not that I'd like Minos, I don't think, but anyway.
I saw something in Minos' treasure room.
In fact, I think I'd rather dislike him.
Prophecy stone. If it is the prophecy stone, then that means that Minos is behind all the breaking of the dragon pillars.
There we have it.
What he's up to yet, but I intend to find out. These fights will soon be over. They have been difficult and dangerous. May well be that you will win and I shall lose. Still, I regret nothing.
That's good to
It's been
hear.
most interesting working with you and against you.
You too, Elsa. Do please
Of
be
course
careful,
I shall
though.
be careful. I am not an inexperienced fool as you should.
I know.
Still, it is good that you care for my safety.
Thank you.
You are a fine hero.
You too, actually. We're not going to tell her that we love her, of course, because we're not romancing Elsa. We just say
We will
goodbye.
meet again. I am certain of that.
I'm confident too. Oh. How do we continue this now? Wonder whether I can give health potions.
You wish me to take this
Oh.
healing potion? I thank you and hope I do not need it. You are very kind.
I'm glad. It's my pleasure, Elsa.
We will meet again.
Trying to trigger her to actually leave and finish this this encounter. I don't want to tell her that we love her because, we haven't been romancing Elsa. Oh, there we go. There she goes. You awaken much refreshed early the next morning. Okay, so let's head out. Let's give our hero a bite to eat first. There we go. We're no longer hungry. Which means we're not going to eat the chocolates on the way back to Katrina's place. I better save again. Let's see if that event will occur now that we've spoken with Elsa. Actually, no, let's not, because I think if everything goes well, we might get something that would be fun to try out during the encounter. But we'll see, so we want to go talk to Marak, and we want to go and pick some more flowers. Oh, no, come on. Hello, frame rate. There we go.
Oh, friend of my...
Hey, Marak. I want some chocolate. Give me 3, please.
May your mouth...
Thank you. And give me 2 of these. I think let's just wibble back. It's probably quicker than running back, because we just want to go to the town, the city, I suppose. Rather, it's not a town, it's a city. And let's go see our supposed girlfriend at this point. Or no, probably not. She's still our. It's complicated, I think. My battery power on my computer here is running low, so it's definitely a good thing that we're planning on wrapping up soon. Just see if we can get anything. Okay, no new conversation options. So let's give us some gifts.
What is this?
And just figure out what the game wants wants us to do with her.
What is this? Oh, a candy of some...
Okay, now maybe if we go out and come back in. I feel like writing for romances in games has improved since this game. Although, perhaps that's unfair. I mean, Baldur's Gate 2 had at least one decent romance.
I always thought that love was a food. Now I want...
Right, let's try offering her the ring now. There we go.
I feel as if something is about to happen.
But we got points.
Something very dangerous. If you survive this, then will I decide whether to bind my life to yours.
It's fair.
You have... Go now while you can.
Okay, so I think that's about as far as we can go in romance with Katrina in this game, which is unfair given Katrina's history. I'm a little surprised. I could have sworn we were supposed to get one more spell from her eventually, but let me just look it up quickly. It wasn't available in Chakra's shop, and of course Chakra's not available. Come on, device. Everything's running a little bit slowly. There we go. Let's see if I can find here. Oh, no, actually I can't. I'm running very low on power. So, I'm going to make a save here. Pull it. Right, so thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've had fun. I very much have. We're about to enter the end game in our next stream, I believe. Presuming that we stream again, as I intend to do next week. Yeah, well, I intend that we put the game in. So, yeah, again, thank you for joining me. Stay well, and goodbye.